Hi, I'm Jon Lindsay, and I'm going to explain to you the joined-up model. The joined-up model is designed around the idea that an organisation has multiple stakeholders. In particular, you can categorise the stakeholders in terms of owners, or sponsors in the case of a not-for-profit. I sometimes call them patrons. Customers or clients, again, in the not-for-profit sector, they're beneficiaries of the service. And the third group of stakeholders is the workforce or staff. And each one of those demonstrate and benefit from the organisation in different ways. For example, the owners want a return, a financial return or an impact. Customers, clients want a service that they value. And employees behave in certain ways, and generally people come to work for their job, which is a fulfilling job. So each stakeholder is taking something and giving something into the organisation. And so in many ways what you see is the behaviours of a workforce. You see the results of the organisational on the organisation in terms of financial performance, and you see in terms of the customer what they would describe as the brand, what the organisation provides to them. But actually you can't directly influence behaviours without designing the organisation in a certain way. And you design the organisation with a set of values, but the values aren't enough to create behaviours. You also have the business model, the structure, how you actually reward people, how you hold them accountable, how you manage them, etc., etc. So actually behaviours come from a combination of the business model and values. Similarly, the brand does not come just from what you provide the customers with in terms of the service. The values are important there as well. So it's a combination of values and the proposition, as I call it, which is normally increasingly these days a combination of a product and service. And actually you can't get directly the results of the organisation without looking at both the business model and the proposition. So you can see they're all linked up together. So I've got a little model here which might help. If you take the owners and customers, owners and customers and the workforce, what they actually see is performance, is behaviours and the brand. But you can't directly influence the brand, performance and behaviours. You can only influence that through the business model, values and the proposition. And the way you actually design a future organisation is by focusing on those three areas. In particular, as a leader, you actually focus on leadership for your values. You model the values for the organisation. You have to have an execution model for that model, and you finally have to have insight into what customers have. So the whole joined up model is trying to basically bring a number of different dimensions together, which then you can design basically to take an organisation from where it is now to where it will be in the future.